Welcome to today's session we're doing today, and we're talking about why $500,000, what's the point of it? So today I'm going to ask the question, and I'm going to give you the answer. You know, a lot of the time, and I just got another phone call just recently. I do strategy sessions, anybody who joins our program, and I was speaking to an amazing ninja that just joined, and I gave her the maths of how we're going to get to $500,000, and I worked backwards straight away. And as soon as I work the numbers backwards, automatically everything just changed. It changed because there was a pathway to get us there. There was a pathway to get us there. A lot of the time we go into business, especially in the fitness business, wellness business, I hear it time and time again. I just went into business to help people. Has anybody done that before? You say yes if you have. I just went into business to help people, which is great. But at the same time too, we want to make sure if we went into business to help people, how do we help more people is the answer. And why should we help more people? So what we've come to realize is that people love what you're doing. So if you love what you're doing, write love in the comments if you love what you're doing. So people generally, put this in red, love what they're doing, which is amazing. Tick. Most industries don't love what they're doing. So a lot of the time what happens is they generally focus on the thing that we call financial, what's in it for us financially. Because we love what we do, what happens a lot of the time is we sometimes ignore this and we don't focus on that, which is fine because we want to impact more people. And so I'm going to write the word impact down here, guys. Impact. We want to impact more people. And when we impact more people, what happens then, it's quite frankly, we can make a bigger impact in what we're doing and do what we love more and more. But a lot of the issue is that when we don't think about why we want to do this for, sometimes it just doesn't seem real. Before I get started and tell you why, I want to just kind of show you how, if I can, just show you how, and then I'll show you why. To get to $500,000, basically the numbers are pretty simple. I'll get you over $500,000 if that's okay, to keep the maths really, really simple. So basically it equals $10,000. $10,000 per week. Got this big text here. I should take that down in size. $10,000 per week. Okay. I think that's a little bit too big. How about we just do that again? $10,000 per week. Now, some of you might be thinking, oh yeah, that's easy. I'm at that or I'm near that. Some of you might be thinking, whoa, how do I get there? When we know that number, we times that by 52, that gives us $520,000. I've just taken a little bit just to make it really simple. $520,000. Not to say that's the end by any stretch of the imagination. This is the start. And I'll say that again, this is the start. It's 500K and beyond, and that's what we're looking for. So we're looking basically people who are wanting to get to this figure, but are struggling to figure out how to get there. And if you're out there, how do you move beyond that? Which for a lot of clients that are moving beyond that at the moment. So guys, if you're just tuning in, welcome. My name is Richard Turnji, and welcome to this show that I'm going to put on every fortnight, talking about how to grow your studio to $500,000 and what it takes to do that. And let's take you through. I think that's how we get there. It's pretty simple. And then, well, why should I get there is another question I want to touch on today. Why should I get there? And when we understand these reasons of why and how, things become much, much easier of what we actually want to do this way. I'll change my screen here. So how does that work? This is how it works. I've got about 4 or 5 ways of why we should do it. And you know what most people do it for. Number 1, impact. I said it before and I'll say it again, is that we all want to have an impact in this industry. So my question is, to get to 500K, that means you're going to basically connect with more people. We haven't even worked out the numbers of how many people we have, depending on what your memberships are, but we can definitely work that out. Is impact. If you want to have an impact of 10 people, it's sometimes the same amount of work to have an impact of 150 people or 200 people. And an impact means that you can actually do what you really want to do. We go back here, you love what you want to do, which is great, but how do you impact more people? And when you impact more people, you're not naturally going to grow up in revenue that way. The other thing, number 2, it's actually easier. If you're in a situation right now where you're doing everything, you're doing the teaching, you're doing the marketing, you're doing the sales, you're doing everything in the business, the cleaning, that's really hard. And the reason why you're doing everything is because there's not enough revenue usually. That's usually the case. So when we make more money, have more clients, business is easier. And if you've ever wanted to sell your business or get out of your business, I certainly have for many years, because it was hard, because we need to change our thought pattern of why I want to get to that 500 point. And so it's easier. Number thing here is a better flow. There's one thing I know about fitness professionals is that once we're in a flow, once we've done our thing that we love to do, if that's exercise, if that's running, if that's weights, if that's meditation, whatever it is, when you're in a flow, things become easier. But when you're congested, that we can't get to that next point, it becomes much harder. And so you want to get into the flow much faster. Number 4, don't know about you, but one day you might want to sell your business. I've sold 3 businesses now, and I can tell you right now, the one thing people look for is they ask for your P&Ls. They need to look clean. They need to look like it's making money. And so there's no point us running a business, and when someone says, hey, are you drawing a wage? You say, no. I hear this a lot. No, I'm not drawing a wage. I live off an oily rag. Guys, if that makes sense to you, let me know yes, if you've ever done that before, and if that's kind of your style. Yes, I know we can do that. Yes, we can live an oily rag. I can live off an oily rag, but at the end of the day, it's much easier to have a more functional business that if you decide one day you want to sell it or give it away, I shouldn't say give it away, if you want to sell it or bring someone else in, they can have a wage. There's money there for certain positions there. That's really important. And there's 4 reasons why you should do that. But the most important thing I want to kind of touch on, which I think might help everybody here, is like the first one, you help more people. Listen, it might seem warm and fluffy. The reason why we do what we do, and we could go in the industry and market, and we have been in multiple industries market. We've been in real estate, finances, accountants, and I can tell you a lot of industries pay a lot of money for marketing. But there's something about the fitness and the wellness industry is that I believe that this industry is the most impactful industry in the world. Why? Because at the end of the day, when anybody's on their deathbed or anybody's sick, I mean, take this year for goodness sake, there's one thing that you can't buy. You can't buy your health in later stages. And so it's easier to sell our product, and it makes sense to sell our product. Why? Because we help more people. And to help more people, it's your right to ensure that your messaging is becoming correct and accurate on the front end. And it's going to be clear on the front end. And so this is the reason, this is why I'm super excited for, because, oh, wrong pencil there, guys. I'm really excited because why? Still got it wrong. We can help more people. And so you never want to turn away people. You never want to give it your best because you're saying, well, I've never had to get to 40,000 a month. I've always stuck at 5K or 10K or 15 or 20 or 25. But maybe I can get to that mark there. So if that's you guys, just put in the comments, $500,000, just put half, 1/2, put 1/2. And then I'll know that you kind of want to get there. And I think this is a great conversation I want to continue to have in this group, because this is the $500,000 Club. We have changed the name, but ultimately we want to talk about what makes successful studios successful to get to this goal impact. We really focused around this goal this year. We really focused around next year. We are focused to impact more studio owners to get to this dollar amount. It sounds like a dollar amount, but it does way more than dollars. What it does, it gives an impact and makes it easy for you to do business. You can make better decisions of who you want in your business. It keeps you flowing. It keeps you active in the business. It keeps you wanting to be in this business because it flows. If you want to sell your business down the line in the future, anytime, if you want to employ somebody to do your role, you can. And most importantly, I think, is number 5, we're talking about helping more people. Helping more people. In fact, I've got this sitting here on my desk. Helping more people. To help more people in what we do, we want to basically want to have a healthier, happier nation. It might sound a bit corny, but this is the reason why we partner with Fitness Australia, Exercise New Zealand, Pilates Alliance, Mind Body Online. Why? Because they have the same missions as us. Myself, Joey, my wife, we wrote a book about 10 years ago. It was a book on kids' health. I started personal training when I was 17, 18. I bought a studio when I was 18. And I've always had that same mission. We work with corporate wellness companies. We grow one of Australia's largest corporate wellness companies. We grow one of Australia's largest personal training directories. And the reason why we've done that, the reason why we're doing this now in marketing is because we ultimately want to help people, and we need to help people through you. We need to help people through you. And if we can make you look better on the front end, your marketing better, we can impact your business. And you impact your business, we impact communities because of the ripple effects. So guys, that's it from me today. Just a really quick one. I just want to come and say hello. I also want to know what some questions you have around getting to that point or beyond, what struggles you're going to have in your mind and what we can do to help that move forward. There's a whole bunch of videos in this group. I want to kind of let you know what's in this group. If you go to the unit section in this group, you're going to find a whole bunch of videos that you can use, free, tangible videos that you can use at any time to move you forward. So check out the unit section. When you're watching a video, just go give it a like so we know you're watching it, and tell us what you love about it. Tell us what you love about it. Tell us the questions that you have about it. And once we do that, that's going to help you take that transition from not sure what to do to move forward. The other point here I want to recognize is that we have a whole bunch of new studios that we're filming all the time. We've got a show called Studio Success Secrets. And again, this is another show that's going to help you build that proximity. And you can find that on our website. If Ainsley's on here, maybe you could drop the link to that. It's just called Marketing. And you might see some links in this group.com.au. It's called the Studio Success Show, SSS for short. So guys, a bit of homework from today, bit of simple homework from today. I'd love to know which one is this. What one is going to be impactful for you? Is it number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? What resonates with you of why you want to move your studio, your business, your PT business up to that mark? Most importantly, what do you want to do for that? So if you are watching this, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on live or on replay, and let's get this cranking. Most importantly, I'm really looking forward to going back to these lives. I did these lives for about 2 years straight, and I'm just trying to find what kind of information that you guys, because we've shared so much content between our other group and this group. So we just want to share what sort of content do you want moving forward. We want to talk about the big things. We want to talk about, hey, how do we get to that point? So we're going to cover things like Facebook ads, organic marketing, mindset. We're going to have these and a whole bunch more. But most importantly, I'm always going to come back to this point, $500,000. Because if you need help with this, I want to make sure, can we get you to that if we help you with this? That's the goal. So if you're keen for that, let us know. Brenda, yep, to make an impact. Amazing. Yep. My personal favorite as well is yeah, I want to make an impact. And congratulations and welcome to Ninjas. Good to have you here with our man Jackson, who's a scaler as well. Awesome, guys. Thanks for that. I'll be back here pretty much every week. Still going to work out what schedule you guys want, what questions you want, so I can serve you guys the best. Also, too, for those who are watching this and you're available on the 26th, 27th, you've been in our community for some time. Let me know, because I've got a surprise for you. Just write surprise if you're interested. Let me know. I've got a surprise for you. If you want to really make an impact in 2021, let me know, and I'll be in touch and help you to move forward in that next space. Guys, that's a quick one for me. The question I'm going to leave you is $500,000. Why do you want to get there? And What is it for you? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? I'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.